The Dolphin defense ready to go to work.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Rush coming, and he's taken down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Richardson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws. The Miami defense back out once again.
Bronco 80. Let's go now. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And Richardson back to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Automatic 1st down.
On the set.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about...
Missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say?
They keep on doubting us. We keep proving them wrong.
This ain't the end, and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the hype of going to play down. You This historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Dolphins, and it's...
The Dolphins defense getting ready for their first involvement here. And one of their stalwarts all season long has been this man at corner.
And boy, has his game grown. When he came into the league, we knew he could...
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete.
Nice job there, forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Hurts. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Everyone rolls into the Super Bowl saying, hey, I'm confident, I'll just do what I did before. But let's face it, you got to be wary of the jitters going into a big game like this. Super Bowl's unlike any other game you're going to play.
And now he's starting it. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. The Dolphin defense ready to go to work. They've got the 3-0 advantage here as this next drive starts. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas. And we are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will take the lead here. The Miami defense back out once again. They're going to need to bear down a bit with this drive beginning all the way out past the 40-yard line. first down. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Smith catches left side. And he's taken down inside the 30. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll drop to throw. And is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Quez Watkins, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles can... The Dolphin defense ready to go to work. They're in the ball game, but could use a stop here. Trailing in this third quarter as this next drive starts 1st and 10.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Raekwon Davis able to get him for a loss of about 3. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. That's out to the flat for Swift. So the completion gets him just a yard. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports this. The Miami defense back out once again. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise,
well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
and I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up.
Man.
Hype me up.
Can I talk my... Come on! That other side. The Oakley way. Hey. C5! Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we've got some history in this battle of...
The Dolphins defense getting ready to go here this opening Monday night. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off the play fake, Cousins. Oh, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And now it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get it. The Dolphin defense ready to go to work. Now Hall to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Cousins. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. First down now, but the clock continues to move. To throw, Cousins. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Cousins to throw it. The pressure gets to him again. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. The Miami defense back out once again. First down throw for Cousins. Throwing quickly to Wilson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Cousins now from the 50. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Play action now. Cousins. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again, it's Cousins. And he completes it to Wilson. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. The Dolphin defense ready to go to work. They've got the upper hand in terms of field position as this drive starts inside the offense's 10-yard line. On play action, Cousins. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to...
The Miami defense back out once again. And after their guys were forced to punt a moment ago, they'll try to force one of their own here as this drive begins. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. Throwing is Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Cousins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Partner, that'll do it. You know, these week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been doing that. Hype me up.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. Up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Chiefs and the Dolphins on Sunday night primetime.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1.
And last week they put
The Dolphins defense out to go to work here. A sensational week ago in the victory. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And he really played well last week. This whole defense did.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Miami defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit...
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now it's Mahomes again. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Throwing now is Mahomes. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
15.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. The Dolphin defense ready to go to work. They'll try to force the stop here in the second quarter of what's been a scoreless game to this point.
Yellow.
On first down, Mahomes. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On the move past the 30. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs post the first. Miami defense back out once again. Mahomes now on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker?
The Dolphin defense ready to go to work.
Yellow. Come back.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Mahomes now on first down. Can't get away, and he's taken down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So we've hit halftime here in what obviously is a very fast-moving first half of play. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan. Sorry, Coach. The Miami defense back out once again. They'll be seeking a stop here for sure in the third quarter of a tie football game. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Flushed out right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Now Mahomes, open man right side is Tony.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Mahomes, he finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll be caught by Tony. All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. The Dolphin defense ready to go to work. Here's Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's second down. Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Tony. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Mahomes. He's going to have the first down and then some. And they Watkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. There he goes left side. Down to the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain...
The Miami defense back out once again.
Hero 15.
Mahomes will throw. Finding Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Mahomes to throw it. This to possibly force OT. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for, but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't.